You want to front what? Jump up and get buck. Yes. I actually pressed the start button too early, but we're here now. Let me see if the feed is working. Let me see if the feed is working. I should actually be editing another video right now, but nah, I can't bother people. I can't bother. Just not in the mood. Not in the mood. Not in the mood for it. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. King Richards, what's going on? Yeah. Big up the king. The young king in the building. Andrew McDowell, what's up? Right. Ricky Hatton is not satisfied that he committed suicide. I have to look into the story. I believe his son said he had his bag packed, ready to go and fight. And then we found out he passed. So there's a lot more. Well, there could be a lot more to the story. I have to go read the article. There is a BBC article which I'm going to read 2 or 3 times, comprehensively absorb it, and see where it's going. It's an odd one, isn't it? It's an odd one. Right. Just trying to get these ads off. Trying to get these ads. Okay. Volume is okay. Blackout. What's good? Blackout. Blew her back out. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. This did Gerald Miller and the Cuban weigh in? Anyone watch the weigh? I watched the weigh-in. I was wondering if I missed it. I didn't see them weighing, so I'm wondering if that fight is still going ahead. No, I don't need to restore the pages. Actually, Allen set to headline Queensbury show. They probably ain't got much dates. Well, they got 30 dates. How's Dave Allen going to headline a Queensbury show? No big deal. Here's the post here. I can look at all these posts now. Dave Allen will headline a Queensbury show against the top 15 heavyweight. Well, not surprising to be honest. They got all the heavyweights there. I think Zhilei Zhang still has a contract at Queensbury, so Eddie's sending him over there to get an opportunity sometime in May. Is he going to fight Zhilei Zhang? Interesting. He's going to get weighed in, and Zhang is going to weigh him in. Zhang is going to weigh you in, mate. What are you doing? Dame Jenny Murray, former BBC Women's Hour presenter, dies at 75. Well, people are just leaving the planet right now. I remember that name actually, but 75. It's a decent innings. It's a decent innings, 75, but not that old. Not that old. Not that old. I'm just trying to access this story with Ricky and see what's going on. So details of a range of advice and support for anyone. All right, don't want to read that. Yeah? A coroner said she cannot be satisfied that Ricky Hatton intended to take his own life. He was found unresponsive in Hyde, Greater Manchester, last September. A pre-inquest review was told his provisional cause of death was hanging. Alison Much, sitting for the full inquest at the Manchester South Coroner's Court in Stockport, concluded that while she was satisfied that Hatton had carried out the acts which led to his death, she could not be sure he intended to take his own life. Right, well, some type of fetish, hanging yourself, or asphyxiation? Hatton's son, Campbell, told the court his dad had made plans for the future, which led us to believe his death was not premeditated. Right, there's Campbell with Ray, his dad. Hatton was last seen by his family on the 12th of September, where he appeared well, but failed to attend the event the following day. His manager arrived at Hatton's home to take him to the airport to catch a flight to Dubai. That's right, he was fighting in Dubai, where he had hoping to be fighting later in the year. His manager found him unresponsive in the games room of his house with a half-full glass of wine on the bar. A toxicology report read in court that Hatton had more than twice the permitted drink driving level of alcohol in his system. Okay, well, why would that be relevant if his manager came to drive him to the airport? There was also evidence of previous cocaine use, but not in the hours prior to his death. Mm-mm. Detective Sergeant Helen Grodalis of Greater Manchester Police told the inquest no notes were found in the property. Pathologist Neil Papworth said a microscopic examination of Hatton's brain showed damage called chronic traumatic encephalopathy. I haven't even been drinking, I can't pronounce words. Papworth said they had been caused by repeated blows to his head during his boxing career. The type of damage is also usually associated with people older than Hatton. Papworth said Hatton's CTE was mild, but it can affect mood and memory. He said it was not possible to say precisely how Hatton was affected by the damage or how it may have contributed to his death. It's kind of deep, isn't it, people? In a statement read to the court from Hatton's mother, Carol, she described how she had asked him on the Friday before he died why he wanted to get back in the ring. Mrs. Hatton said her son had told her, "Don't worry, Mum, I'll be sorted," and said he gave her a hug that almost broke his mum's ribs. She never saw her son again. Hatton's former partner, Jennifer, said in a statement that he was an active, present, and loving father, very much the fun dad to their two daughters. But she said there were occasions where he struggled. He was forgetful and disorganized but would need guidance making plans. Dooley said Hatton's death had left his daughters heartbroken. They are continuing to process what's happened and are struggling with the finality of the situation. Hatton had been candid about episodes of poor mental health struggles with drink and drugs, past suicide attempts after he retired from the ring for a second time in 2012. Much concluded, when I add everything together, I cannot be satisfied that he intended to take his life at that point. Intent remains unclear. He was under influence of alcohol. The post-mortem had shown signs of CTE. Hatton's family wept and hugged each other as the coroner read out her conclusion. Bloody hell, Ricky, man. It's hard to know what to do with that, Ricky. But, I mean, you just have to accept the findings. You've got no choice. You've got no choice, Ricky. Life, we don't always have a choice. You don't want to say it is what it is. It seems a little cold. But the truth is sometimes it is what it is. Can't say no more than that. It's a sad story, man. Yeah, CTE. It's a real sad story. Real brutal story. He's forgetful, unorganized. See, a lot of people might say he was selfish. As the Colin fight started, a lot of people might say that Ricky was selfish, and he probably to a degree, but he was going through a lot. I mean, dealing with mental disorders, forgetfulness, and being disorganized, it can only throw you into a loop and probably sometimes into a pit of helplessness. It's quite terrifying, when you watch members of your family losing their mind. It's scary. It's a scary thing. There's nothing you can do. It is scary, man. That's a scary story. I really feel for his two daughters, man. Really feel for his two daughters because, you know, like just the arrow. Hearing out some stuff, and I still got my dad's old suit in the room, and I saw it, and I said, I have to get it out of the house. It's just like, and tomorrow I'm going to get it out of the house. I'm going to get it out of the house. Just you know what I mean, like just memories in it. It's just like it's just coping. Like all you can do in life, like when you go through bereavement, all you can do is cope the way you see fit. That's all you can do. Um, Everyone swears on modern day therapy and that. It's not for everybody, man. It ain't for everybody. I had a therapist on deck. I never went to see him. Never went. After my mum passed, I didn't do it. That's a horrible story, man. Well, you big up Tone. Are you thinking like the Michael Hutchins asphyxiation story? Yeah, I feel sorry for the family. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. Some people are going to say, well, he left 40 million for them, so they're okay. Yeah, but the daughters, they want their dad. 40 million ain't no use to the daughters right now. You know what I mean? Before that money is any consequence of what they can do with it, they're going to miss their dad. They're going to miss their dad. You think your kids care about money like that? No, they want to go park. They want their dad to push them in the swings and dad this, that, and yo, dad, yeah, hug and play with dad and be with dad and be in the safety of dad. That's what they want, especially daughters. Especially daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see Campbell is a strong boy, isn't it? So see Campbell is a dude. Like I mean, he's like a lot of us in the thing. He's gonna soldier on, innit? Because that's what we do as dudes, isn't it? We soldier on. We soldier on for the better of his siblings and his kids. Soldier on. Sam Campbell's a fighter. Say what you want. Even in the losses that Campbell endured. You know what I mean? Campbell put up battles, but he just weren't good enough. He's a fighter. He's a fighter like his dad. That's what he is. You know? It's hard, man. It is tough. Like I've got lots of stuff that I still probably need to offload. Lots. But I don't know how to go about doing it. I don't know. The Michael Hutchins story was crazy, man. That was crazy. He was just living the rock star life, man. I used to like that tune. Ding, 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 ding. Is it inaccessible? What was this crew called? Ding, 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 ding. I used to love that song. That song was bad. A bad boy song, man. All right, so is this the advert? Right, that's an advert. I think I'm in the right place. Where is this card in Belfast? Yeah. Colin, Mick Colin and Kevin Walsh. Where is this card? It's not in Ireland, is it? Ireland is killing it right now, bro. Ireland is killing it. I need to get some water, people. You know something, right? I started taking that creatine, you know. My water's right here. I started taking that creatine business, bro. And you know what he's did to me? It's made me put on weight. I put on weight with the creatine, right? And quite a lot of weight, at least half a stone, right? But I'm looking at my body and I can't see where the weight's gone. And then someone told me that's what, well, not with everyone, but it can make you put on weight. But the water goes, is it to your muscle? It's water weight. So how does this, should I even be taking it? The first Zuffa show that will be shown on Sky is going to be Beam from the Apex. They're not good at advertising their product. And Eddie Hearn was right. Who's this? Conlan versus Bateson. That's his last fight. They're not good at advertising their product. Michael Hutchins was a freak, though, Chrissy. He was a bit of a freak, innit? He's a freak. You know what was scary about the Michael Hutchins situation? Is didn't Paula Yates go soon after that, and she was some wood from Hutchins, and then she took her life. That was crazy, man. She had young kids, you know. She was a party girl. Who you saying is strange, Chrissy? Michael Hutchins. Yeah, man, freak, innit? A freak. Some people party too hard. Some people party too hard. Right? I know the circle he was in. I know the type of circle he was in because I used to perform with musicians from famous bands, you know what I mean, who had number ones. Yeah, make no mistake. The band I played with number one in the charts with a Prefab Sprout. I used to perform with them. Didn't have no, I'm not saying I had songs in the charts. I'm not saying that. I used to perform with them. I was their MC. And they party hard. People party hard, bro. Tone said, over time, the water retention should subside, but I'm no expert. Do you use it, Tone? Andrew McDowell, I thought he beat his demons. He seemed happy. Man. I tell you what, the sport is really it's a mother, bro. It's a mother. It's a mother of a sport, bro. Not being funny, man. Like when he's ready, and when you're not ready, he's gonna make you pay for participating. It's gonna make you pay, and pay hard. What was I thinking? It's gonna make you pay. Memory loss, man. He's 40, 46 is see, a lot of people are gonna say, well, 46 is old, Beats. Yeah, to you, but nah, man. Okay. How did you find it effective, Tom? Copping 80s band, yeah, 80s band, an 80s band, yeah. They Albuquerque, they done that song, yeah. Down that song. I used to perform with the drummer, Neil. He was the leader, but I believe he was the leader. I used to perform with the drum in his band and stuff. And yeah, they were just partying it, like all the rock stars, bro. The rock stars and people just doing their thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just doing their thing. Man. Some good times, man. Met some crazy people. I spoke to my brethren. He used to do the beatbox, I used to rap, and with the live band. I spoke to him yesterday actually, and I remember I'm gonna remind him. The old guy in the road, he warned us, right? Because we were young. We were young. He said, I mean, I don't mind if you do a bit of weed or whatever. Right? If I see you doing that stuff there, I'll kick you straight out, both of you. I'll kick you straight out. If I see you doing any coke or anything like that, if you do it, I'll kick you straight out. You're just kids, innit? And he was just a small guy, but he weren't joking. He weren't joking, right? He wasn't joking. And the longer I spent with him, I got to be cool with him. And he used to cuss some of them, not to their face. He's a flipping idiot. Look at him. Fuck you. Big grown man, still taking all that shit and doing this. Oh shit, bro. He warned us, bro. If I see you touching any of that stuff, I'll toss you straight out. Little small dude, you know, and he weren't joking. He weren't chasing. Oh boy. Tom said it's proven to work. He said I used to eat so much that I couldn't tell how effective it was. Oh man. See, the thing is though, because I just finished cycling, so I don't know if it's working or not though. But you know, if you put on that much weight, you can feel like you. I don't feel like I put the weight on, so it's a weird feeling. Like, you know, when you put weight on, you feel bloated. I don't feel bloated. I ain't got a bloated feeling in my stomach. So it's a weird one. So where's the weight coming from, man? I'm just gonna, you know, something. When this runs out, bro, I'm just gonna stick to my normal just diet in it. Tony and Carl not confident. What are we talking about, Andrew? Coppen says a lot of pop and rock stars seem to delete themselves, most of the time by accident. Yeah, they do. You know what it is, yeah? It's the highs and lows they experience. It's the highs and lows. It's the highs and lows. I remember, like, I had a weird experience coming off the stage, and like, come off the stage, yeah, and it's a good gig, and then you go. I went back home, and I felt depressed. I felt, and I think it's the first time I ever did that, and came down like from the high, and it was just like flip it now. It's just weird. It's a weird thing. And to make it worse, I didn't have no woman to stroke or no no trees to smoke. So it was just like, it was a strange one. I never forget that. I never forget that day, man. Weird. Who I got? Walsh or Conlon? Got Conlon. Ain't gonna be a Conlon. They ain't brought Walsh in there to win, bro. All right, who's he with? Is he with Grant Smith? I see Dalton Smith in Conlon's corner. Where is this fight being held? Yeah, Belfast. Belfast. Ireland is back big time, isn't it? I'm struggling to focus because I'm not really in a good seat. I forgot the boxing was on until one of you called it. So I'm struggling to focus, like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't got a good seat to watch. Who is this Walsh guy? It's just a tune up in it. You know, tune him up in it. Tune up fight. Surely they ain't brought no one in to upset the old apricot. Because like Conlon coming off some bad knockouts, isn't it? He's had some bad knockout defeats, man. He's still pitching. Man. It's just a matter of time before he gets knocked out again, likely. No, I mean, once you get to a certain age and you're getting chinned, it's just a matter of time, innit? It's like, I don't know about AJ coming back, man, like now. Like, I don't want to see AJ get chinned, but you just got a feeling that if someone catches AJ square with a good shot, he's just going to go in it. He might just go. He might just go. But he's with Usyk, dude, and I think they're trying to get him to box more. I don't know if he can box like Usyk though. I know he can't box like Usyk. Just two different body types. And could be a bad look, man. And he says AJ has no business coming back at championship level. Yeah, it could be a bad look, man. It's Colin and Walsh. I might just stick with the creatine powder for a few weeks, see how it goes, innit? See how it goes. Southpaw leading off. Colin probing, fencing, both men fencing. Okay, Walsh going for it with that right hand. You know who else knocked him out? That Matchroom fighter knocked him out. I forgot his name there. He knocked him out bad. He beat up Colin bad. What was his name again? I forgot his name there. Zupper Barrett beat him up. He knocked Colin about, bro, pretty bad. So yeah, he's got the Wood defeat. He lost to that Matchroom fighter. And who else? Lopez was that? Wasn't it that Mexican knocked him out? Coppin 09 says AJ in the first round if he wants to box. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. I actually agree with that. Anthony says AJ training with U16 with a senior is a recipe for disaster. No, I disagree with that one. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think AJ will adapt better with U16 than Mayweather and Ricky. Ricky was doing separate sessions with Ricky Beard, his other trainer. I think he'll do better with the. His ass broke by Fury Black Britain social media would be a meltdown. Boxing is so tribal, bro. What is Walshy going for, man? Okay, he's gone back to Orthodox. Colin gone back Orthodox, so something looked like it's going wrong. Something looks like it's going on. Walsh matching him in the fencing battle. Yeah, Colin. It's probably time for Colin to, figure out what the transition is. You know what I mean? At this stage, you know what I'm saying? Who was the? Let me have a look, man. The Matchroom guy beat him up, bro. Properly. Mick Colin. I forgot his name, man. He punched the crap out of it, bro. Was it Adam Booth trading him? Or is he cut, Colin? Or am I seeing something? His face look red up. Yeah, he's cut, man. He's cut. Face look red up, rude boy. Man, cut over face. Go ahead. Upset in Belfast. You better have an exit route in there, boy. They have your guts for guards. You'll be up the homeboy. Where is he cutting? The forehead or around the eye? Jordan Gill, that's the one. Jordan Gill tidied him up properly. Where's the cut? I'm looking at him in this corner. Copping 09. AJ's jab, yeah? Did he even start with a jab against Dubois? He was trying to land that lead right hook. That's what I remember. He was trying to land that lead right hook. He was trying to turn it into an uppercut, I think. I mean, it was a weird fight from AJ. Weird fight. I didn't like the fight one bit. I didn't like it. Didn't like the way he fought. He fought a strange fight that day. A strange fight. I don't know what he was playing at, bro. That night there, like Daniel. I don't know what he was playing at. How he got hit by that first right hand. so far out. I don't know what happened at night there, man. Don't know. No, he certainly wasn't in at the race this time. Danny said AJ tried to catch Dubois with right hand counters with no setup at all. Yeah, no setup. It was a weird strategy. It was weird. Yep. The tournament is fighting Gassiev. Oh, it's cutting. I am the building. This bloody this connection on YouTube, man. I don't know what's going on. You know what it is, man? Like sometimes it's just time's up, innit? It's time's up. I remember they were talking about Shakur, the damn featherweight, especially. He would have took him apart, man. He would have stopped him. Conlon couldn't beat Jamel Herring, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't even get past Jamel Herring. Conlon. Yeah, they were trying to put that fight together when they came out of the Olympics. I mean, he just didn't make the transition, did he? Kieran says, Stan Dubois put the OBO on AJ. Put the juju. You got the juju, man. Jojo. I don't know, man. Even though I try and be all pragmatic, I mean, like, just from the heritage of where I'm from, like, that shit still scares people, innit? I mean, oh, God. Wow. Must be a dopey or a gunman. Wow. Stuarty boss. Chrissy said Colin getting stopped. Oh no. So he's really washed, isn't it? How good is this Walsh guy? How good is it? Little double feint. Went for the jab, didn't quite get there. He looks confident though. Yeah, Conlon don't look the full ticket, man. Don't look the full ticket. Okay, the punch being thrown and landed. Wow. Colin's still pulling out crowds in Belfast though. He's probably a hero out there, isn't it? He's coming forward, still prodding, not really putting much behind his jab for some reason. So bit of a chess match, isn't it? Like they're really fencing with them lead hands. Fencing. He's back to southpaw, Colin. He's cut from the forehead again. He's probably trying to protect the cut right now. The rest of the coconut shy. Copland, if AJ committed to being a 12-round jabber, which he probably doesn't have the stamina for, no reason why he can't extend his career until 40. Yeah, use that jab. Anthony Mackin, he says, that beats, funnily enough, some reports say there's been an increase in women in the Caribbean and in African spirituality. For me, Obia has far too much negative connotation. If it works, why not? Yeah. Yeah, it's serious, you know, like it puts the fear of God into some people, and people I get Obia man, Obia man. We're gonna deal with them. It puts the fear of God into them, and some people swear by it, you know. Obia. Mm. Stewart says you just said faint, and Connor's knees went. Try that again. I'm sure this guy ain't a big puncher he's facing. That's why he's still upright, isn't it? If Connor fights anyone who can bang and is competitive, he's likely to get sparked, isn't it? Jordan Gill was punching him up, man. All right, they've got the fight even. They've got Conor winning the last two. Well, Carl Frampton's a bit biased, though, isn't it? Can we really listen to Carl Frampton? Oh, yeah, bro. It's not very they're not really good. No one's really going for the knockout here. It's just a lot of fencing in it. A whole load of fencing, bro. Look at your foil and a face mask, both of you. Your force on a raw lick. Man, I come for see fencing. Not sword fighting, you know. Fencing. This is fencing. Yeah, it's a real one. It's a real one, our booger. Oh, man. This guy ain't trying to beat up Conlon. Yeah, he really don't look like he's got the ambition, man. Look like they gave Conlon pudding, but it's too heavy for him. Oh boy, this is a terrible round. I mean, Conlon threw that right hand as he was moving backwards. He knew it couldn't land, and he didn't try and hold his feet at all when he threw the punch. Hold your feet. And his opponent just seems like content to let him have all the time to feint prod and just prance around the place. I guess he's being cautious because he's still probably a bit in awe of Conlon and his rep. Might not have fought at this level before. Strange fight. Did you see that TikToker smack up Piers Morgan? That was funny, bro. Piers Morgan. He's a weird guy, ain't it? What is Piers Morgan? He's older than me, just maybe about a year or so. He looks so out of touch trying to go back and forth with these red pillars. They're just smacking him up. They can barely put a couple of words together, but they're just smacking Piers around. What round we in? This fight is awful. I don't care about the fight. I'm busy about this fight. Fencing. I mean, he's basically doing pad work with the guy. It's like Colin is holding his right hand up like a pad, and my man's just jabbing it. You're jabbing at the pad, so he's putting the right hand up to block your jab, and you're still just throwing it into it. I guess so you're blocking the block. He's blocking the block, people. He's blocking the block. This is proper chess. Proper chess. Kieran, Cemetery has more life than this fight. Stuart said Gil beat the life out of Conlon. Yeah, he did. Wow. Fencing. Wow. That's a lot of fencing. They're not even trying to land the jabs. They're just fencing away. What is going on? All right. Conlon tried to actually land with that southpaw lead. I'll tell you what, though, it's easier watching it from here than it is in the ring. So it is what it is. I can't be too critical, but they are getting paid to fight. Copy to glad I'm not watching the boxing. Sounds of it. Better fights tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Tyler Denny and Lindard have put on a better scrap than this. Conlon trying to come forward. It looks like if Walsh stood his ground a lot more, he'd probably get a lot of success. But he's hitting on the move, making himself difficult to pin down. Ugh. I blame whoever told me I'm watching the boxing. I blame you because you made me go switch this on. This is your fault, man. This isn't a good fight at all. I don't mind watching people box, but this is very. It's not the worst, but you know what I mean, it's not in that kind of mood for it, really. Coppin says Conlon stayed in the unpaid ranks too long. Was he in it longer? Probably not longer than Shakur. It's difficult transitioning. I would imagine, though. When you think about it, it's pretty difficult to transition. It seems like the natural progression, but it's two different worlds, isn't it? Worlds. Oh, Steve Kim. He's saying Inside the Manosphere was not a good documentary. I don't get like Netflix made that program like what for exactly? Okay, Joshua arrives in the Ukraine for the big fight, man. You in the Ukraine? Is it safe in the Ukraine right now? Okay. I don't think you should be hanging around with Yusuf until you retire. I don't think you should be hanging around with Yusuf. He might think it's a good idea. I don't think it is. And I don't think it's because of the strategy they're going to teach him or the techniques. He shouldn't be in Yusuf's cell. He should have his own cell. You should be comfortable in your own cell. You shouldn't be in Yusuf's cell. You should have your own cell. You know what I'm saying? Timmy. Timmy. You have your own cell, rude boy. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. It's fighting, bro. I mean, you can't just take the L to your opponent and say, okay, you can't if you can't beat him, join him. No, you go back in your camp and make your camp better, innit? But you ain't got a camp. Now you're in USIS camp. You ain't got no trainer, no camp. You're in USIS camp. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather see him with Tony Sims. Well, Colin looks like a bag of shit, man. He's being elusive there, but the guy's coming after you. Colin swinging wild with that right. He got a bit desperate, didn't he? Lisa says, I don't know why he's in all these countries either, Beats. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, Lisa. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it at all. I thought he found his spot with Ben Davison. I mean, that's over. And what happens if he loses with Igor? The change trainer again? Yeah, I agree, Kieran. That's exactly it as well. It shows AJ has no desire to one day revenge his losses to Yusuf. Yeah, he's just like he's basically taking the L. You're so good, I have to learn how you fight. That's just taking it. It's too much of an L. It's the ultimate L, bro. You can't see it. You can't see it. Yeah, especially with what's going on. Like, flipping hell. Is it even safe to be in the Ukraine? I mean, he's in the UAE, but a lot of people are in the UAE. So even though it's going through its turmoils. My God, Colin. Dropping on 9. I think AJ had desire to beat Yusuf, but Dubois punched it out of him. Yeah, Dubois just like flipping. That final right hand, man. Final right hand. Dealt with AJ properly. He caught that right hand. Yeah, that's the word. Submission, Ernie. It's submission. Me, I'd rather retire or carry on with my setup, or I'd have to have a setup outside USEX. We wouldn't have the same setup. No way. Yeah, he's been disarmed. He doesn't even have his own camp now. I mean, you use the USEX camp. Al Booger, why is it so bad that AJ wants to train with USEC? He tried his best twice. Wasn't enough. What's the issue? What's the issue? You're using the camp of the man who's beat you twice. So what are you going to do? Use Igor? You think Igor's going to train him to fight him? Like Kieran said it. It shows that he doesn't have no ambition to fight Usyk again. It's not like he's got Usyk as a sparring partner or something. That's different. You're adopting the man's training camp, man. The man who beat you twice. You Cochran says the first thing Ben spoke about when he linked up with AJ was fighting Usyk again. Yeah, it was. Oh, man, maybe AJ might kick some ass, innit? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Colin. Socket, don't knock it just yet. You may do. You may do. You may do. Perform at this stage of his boxing career. There is no way that AJ can get a third run at the championship belts. With Usyk there, it's highly unlikely, isn't it? I mean, it's the we're seeing it. He'll give it his best though. We're in the ninth round. They've got Colin with a commanding lead, but Carl Frampton has. Oh boy, this fight just hasn't caught. They're basically trying to block each other's blocking hand. They're both trying to parry the jab, and they're aiming the jabs at the hand that's parrying. It's crazy. Baby Miller was getting a run at the belt, so AJ can, says copied on it. Yeah, he's in an eliminator apparently. Anthony says AJ is done now. He has lost his head, and his recent accident has made things worse. Well, I mean, he's getting paid a lot of money though, I guess, because Turkey is invested in his career. Did they weigh in though? Did Miller and the Cuban weigh in? I haven't seen them weigh in. Lisa said she's surprised that Usyk hasn't retired. There's nothing to prove. Um, he hasn't had that many fights though. Although he's done very well in the fights that he has had. But I get you're right. There's not much to prove, to be honest. Tom says AJ still pulls a big purse. I'm sure belt holders would like a slice. Oh yeah. Frank wanted the rematch with Daniel. Daniel performed too well for that to happen. AJ taking that rematch for now anyway. AJ would have to get a lot of confidence back. Oh my God! Who did Liam? Was his name Thompson? Who Liam Smith beat to win that belt? Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I remember that fight. They gave him a proper spud in it. One of them ones, man. Andy Mackey says Turkey runs AJ's career right now. I won't be surprised if Turkey ordered him to throw that Dubois fight. AJ's performance was abysmal. It was horrible. It was horrible. Easily the worst fight. Easily the worst fight. 10th and final. Bloody hell. Might as well just turn this off, innit? Going for it, throwing some hard shots. And then he gave up. Got Colin there. Oh my gosh, Colin. That flipping probing right hand is horrible. It's not like McGuigan's. This is just like crazy. Man waving his hand around like he's signaling traffic or something. This is crazy. But he's put me off boxing for the rest of me right off. He put me right off, mate. Right. Anderson versus Solomon Dacus. Jared Anderson versus Solomon Dacus. Versus Dubois undercard. Anyone interested in that fight? Jared Anderson versus Solomon Dacus. It's an interesting matchup, actually. Unbeaten European. It was supposed to be something. He schooled him. Just going to see the notification. Glad this one's over, but you know what I mean? Not exactly barnstormer material, is it? Anderson versus Solomon Davis. That a good fight? It's all right. He's had one fight since 2024, Jared Anderson. And Solomon's been inactive as well. So, right. That fight's over. And I'm about all sold out. Like Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Get some sleep, man. Why is his opponent jumping up on the ropes? You ain't getting it. You really think you're getting the decision? Kira says Solomon's stock will go to new heights if he beats Anderson. Al Booger, I don't know. AJ was thinking strange performance. No, niggas could call him the decision. I don't know where Colin got people. I'm knackered, so I'll probably catch you up with a stream on the boxing tomorrow. Peace.